People are upset because you caught on to their games, their psychological mind games that they try to put over you. People try to make you out to be a liar. People try to make you out to be deceptive, but really they were the liars and the Decepticons that they were. They came with a lot of deception. They came with a lot of toxic energy. They came with a lot of schemes and plans to take you down. But surely no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This is what these people had a rude awakening about. So when they were throwing their attacks towards you, trying to cause you to stumble in life and fall off, they thought they won. They thought they had the upper hand because it probably was more of them compared to you. Yeah, you might be just one person, but you're powerful because God got his hand on you. These people came with their plots and attacks because they thought they were so much better than you, and they thought they was going to have their way when it came to them taking over your life, them stopping your life purpose, and them stopping you from growing as a person. These people are getting a rude awakening because you caught on to everything that they did to you. You caught on to the plots. You caught on to the scheme. You caught on to the backbiting. You caught on to the gossip they were doing with others. Because it was revealed to you by spiritual discernment that these people were plotting and planning over your life. God saw these people and he didn't like it. He didn't like what they did to you. And they're reaping their judgment because of it. See, you have to reap what you sow. Whether people want to believe it or not, you will reap what you sow. If you're putting out bad energy or bad works towards another person, that same thing will come back on you. It might not be overnight, but it will come back to you because God don't like ugly. And these people were being very ugly when it came to you. They had no business coming for you. They had no business slandering your name. They had no business acting like they were so much better than you when they weren't doing anything with their lives. A lot of these people that want to start drama with you, if you take a look at their lives, they're probably not doing anything productive with their life. Because if they were doing anything productive, like these people, like they were doing, then they wouldn't be worried about you as an individual that you are, doing your own thing, doing the work of the Lord, doing what's right in this life, minding your own business when you go home. If these people had better things to do, they wouldn't spend so much energy focusing on you. The reason why they have energy to focus on you and what you got going on is because they have nothing better else to do. They're not preoccupied with anything. They only know how to take and mess over others. They only know how to get over on other people. Well, they're going to have to pay for that. Your calling is to not go back around these people. Your calling is to move forward. Your calling is to also tell them what they did wrong while you're moving forward. The scripture says we must cry aloud and spare not. When you know people have wronged you, you tell them about themselves. But it's up to them if they want to change or not. Your family got away for so long on how they treated you. They thought they was getting away with that. Now God purposely said enough is enough. You don't have to deal with this anymore. You don't have to deal with family turmoil. You don't have to deal with people disrespecting you. You don't have to deal with people that want to make you out to be something you're not. Just because people perceive you a certain way, that don't mean that's what you are. That's just the way they perceived you. Based off how they feel. That don't mean that's you. It's what you think about yourself at the end of the day. How do you feel about yourself? Of course, there's areas that you need to probably work on as a person. We all are a work in progress. But what gives people the right to come for you in a negative way? What gives them the right to treat you like trash because they want to be toxic and mental? What gives them the right to act like they're so much better than you? Because in their mind, it's okay that you do good, but as long as you're not doing better than them, you're going to do better than them. You know why? Because your heart posture is right. You don't think to scheme and plot on people. You don't think to make people's life a living hell like people tried to make your life a living hell. You don't think to do that. And because these people did that, and because they tried to make your life a living hell, now their life is going to be a living hell, as it rightfully should be. Because if they only knew what they were doing, they clearly didn't know what they were doing, because if they did, they wouldn't have did it in the first place. They thought they were righteous doing this. They thought they was right coming against you time and time again. There was nothing right about what these people done. And now they're getting a rude awakening about that. Very rude. You are better than this, all this drama, all this negativity, all this making you out to be a bad person. You're done with that. God said close that chapter on people like this. Close the chapter. Move on to a new chapter in your life. Leave these people right where they at, away from you. You did not, don't forget what they did. Forgive, but don't forget what they did, and move along with your life journey as you should. They had no business coming for you. They had no business trying to make you out to be the bad person when you really are a good person. That's who you are. You are always good and royal, but yet they want to make you out to be less than, like you were nobody. No, enough of that. These people had no business slandering you, trying to boss you around. You dealt with some bullies. These people were bullies in your life. They only knew to bully you. And it's not going so well for them. The bullying they tried to do for you, see, in their mind, they didn't think you was going to grow up and catch on to the games that they were playing. No, they didn't think that. They thought you was going to be stuck on stupid forever. But now that you're older and you realize what they're doing, and your eyes has been opened spiritually because God has opened up your eyes, opened up your mindset with wisdom, because you asked God for wisdom. Now these people are not able to run that wool over your eyes no more, and you see them for exactly what they are. This is what they mad at, because you see them for what they are. These people had no business coming for you. They had no business trying to make it seem like you were nobody. They thought they really had you figured out, and they didn't think you had them figured out. You had these people figured out. You had your family figured out when they came against you, when they tried to bully you and harass you. You had everybody figured out. Now you realize you at the point, you don't need to be around these people. If they can't honor and respect you, then they must honor and respect you in your absence. There's no sense in you playing around with these people no more, because you already told them how you wanted to be treated, how you supposed to be. And they didn't even want to do that. They thought their way was righteous way, but it wasn't. So you let these people be miserable. Let God deal with these people for what they be doing wrong, because they clearly was in the wrong coming against you. You see through the games and all the scamming they tried to do. They try to run game on you as a person. But they got to pay for that. They got to pay for everything they tried to do with their lies and their slander and their lies they told. But try to make you out to be the very thing that they were. See, you got people that project a lot of their bad energy on you. That's what they tried to do. Project their bad energy on you. Make it seem like you were, like you was a joke. People treated you like a joke, but they realized that you're not a joke. God truly had his hand on you. I don't care what you did back 20, 30 years ago. When you repented and you changed for the better and you grew up, that separated you from these people. God separated you from them because you were clearly different from them and how they operate. And you better be thanking God of that right now, that you are not like these scamming, miserable, and toxic, low vibrational, and drama-filled people. You better be thanking God that you're not like them. You don't need to be like that. You're called for greater. You're called to make this world a better place, whether these people want to acknowledge you or not. They don't have to acknowledge you and the goodness that you possess. But they can get out your way when it comes to your future and where God have you to go. God don't like ugly. And these people were being so ugly towards you because they really thought they were better. If this is a certain individual, this person, they regret it. They are in deep regret. See, God don't play when it comes to you. This is what people don't realize. God does not play when it comes to his children. If God see that people have not treated you fair, first he will reveal it to you on who's not for you before he bless you. Because he's not going to give you a blessing around people that don't think good about you. Why would God do that? No, he's going to open your eyes up to see the plots, the scams, and the plotting and planning of people when it comes to your life. And I know it might be a hard pill to swallow. That is your family. That is people that you grew up around. That is people that's close to you. But God will show you. And God has showed you that. He showed you that these people wasn't worthy of your time. And now you're in a new chapter, in a new season. You're glowing, you're shining bright, and you're better. And these people just can't handle that. They can't handle it. Well, they lost. They lost the battle. Because they shouldn't have came for you to begin with. You are always a good person. And the games that they play is finally being demolished over your life. Now you can move forward in faith. If you reached to the end of this video, it was meant for you to hear this prophetic message. And until next time, bye-bye.